What we're seeing now in the technology video world is that they're making games a lot more interactive now. There's things like iToy, there's things like Dance Dance Revolution, and now this new one, the Wii.
You get lost in the moment and you start boxing for reals, and that's what's so fun about the Wii, is that it sucks, you have to move a little bit if you're a lazy guy, but it's awesome if you can kind of let your imagination run wild and you start playing a game like that. You really feel like you're a part of it after a while.
I think that what people aren't getting is that this is physical activity, and so they're not prepared. It's a game, but we're getting injured doing it. Why? Because we're so out of shape.
It is like going to the gym. The first couple times it's sore, then after that you start to get used to it a bit.
But I think that you need to be aware that any new activity you do, whether you're in shape for a different activity, that you need to progressively and gradually get into that. So maybe boxing for 5 minutes after stretching and warming up would have prevented the soreness, or at least had them be less sore.
Gosh, that might have been a great idea to stretch beforehand. I didn't even think about that. We just wanted to box and just loaded it up, but stretching might have been a better idea.
And then the next day or 2 days later, they increase the amount of that activity that they do to allow their muscles to adapt, because it's a completely different type of activity than they're used to.
You don't box in everyday life. Hopefully you're not boxing in everyday life. So my left shoulder's a little bit sore, but it's getting better. The more I play the Wii, the less sore I'm getting, but at first I woke up in the morning and I was like, wow, either I'm really out of shape or I don't move this much very often.
I think it's a really great step in the right direction, that it's a wake-up call to people that, wow, I didn't know I was so out of shape. I can't even play a game. And it may be a wake-up call for them to realize that, wow, this is something I want to do. I need to start taking steps so that I can do it without getting hurt.
That's like one of those things, are you worried if you drive to work you're going to get in a car accident? Or when you play sports with your friends, you're going to worried about that. It's any kind of movement. There's inherent risks in movement, just like that. But it's never crossed my mind, I'm going to get hurt playing my Wii. It's never, ever, ever crossed my mind. It's not the lazy man system, that's for sure.